Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you some stylish minimal cases for the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. So here it is, the Galaxy S8 Plus. Man, it's a sleek looking phone. Maybe the most attractive phone I've ever seen, with that glossy metal and glass all the way around. This phone definitely has that premium look. So we're going to want to protect your phone with a screen protector and case, but still maintain that clean, sleek look. I'm going to show you some minimalist cases that don't add a lot of bulk, so your phone is still easy to hold and they look and function great. First off, I highly recommend a screen protector. I used this one from Armorsuit. It's called case friendly because it's slightly smaller around the edges, so cases don't make the corners peel up. It comes with everything you need to attach it inside this little kit, and it's around $8. Now let's look at the cases. First up, we have this snazzy Kahaki leather case. It's actually one of my favorite cases. It just snaps on like a normal case, and it's got storage slots on the back for cash and cards. If you want, you can tuck your cash down so far that it can't even be seen. I like this better than those fold-up leather cases because you don't have a flap hanging down when you try to talk on the phone. My only complaint is that it's a bit deep to reach the fingerprint sensor, but Samsung didn't make that easy to access the sensor no matter what you do. It does protect the camera better though, and the sensor works just fine with your fingertip. This case is the thickest out of the bunch, and it still works just fine with wireless charging. It also comes in gray, which I really like a lot, and I'll probably use this one as my daily case for a while. And then there's also a bunch of other colors like black, brown, blue, and even red. These are available for the S8 and S8 Plus, which is what you see here. I'll have a link to them and everything in the video in the description down below. Next up, we have this ultra slim case from MaxBoost. This case fits like a glove. It really wraps around the S8 nicely and with very little extra bulk. And it's got this great matte coating that's a bit more sticky than the S8 glass, but not so sticky that it won't slide into your pocket. It feels a bit like the back of a game controller. I love it. It's got good sized port cutouts that won't block your cables, and you've got a slight raised lip on the front and back to give you a little bit extra protection if your phone is laying on its screen. Next up, we have a crystal clear transparent case from Spigen. This case is a flexible case, and it's completely clear so you can show off the good looks of the phone. It's also got these little air cushion bubbles in the corners, so if you do drop it, it's got a bit more protection than some of these other minimalist cases. The only downside is that this was the only case out of my test group that managed to push up one corner of my screen protector. Still, I think this might be the best protecting case out of the group. It's also got good sized port cutouts and all my cables connected no problem in here. And it has raised buttons, which helps for being able to find the buttons by feel when you're not looking directly at your phone. And finally, it's got a nice raised lip at the top and bottom for added protection of the screen. Now here we have a case by a company called SLEO, and again, this is a very minimalist case, but the material on here just feels great in your hand. At first I didn't like it, but after about an hour of using it, I now love the feel of this case. It's that soft touch plastic that kind of feels like the back of a TV remote control. Once you hold it for a few hours, you can't go back. I went with white to change up the look on my Galaxy S8, but there are lots of other colors, including this black, which I have here, and also blue, red, purple. It's a great, comfortable minimalist case for less than $10. And finally, one last transparent flexible case. This one's made by a company called LK, and it's got a slight texture in the back, which I think actually looks really good. It's still very minimalist, but this one offers a little bit more protection because the edges wrap up around the corners a little bit more, and this one didn't make my screen protector peel off in the corner either. Also, it's got a good amount of space for your ports. It didn't block the headphone jack or the USB-C port. And again, it's got the raised buttons, which makes it nice to be able to feel what your phone is doing without having to look at it. Alright guys, I'll have links to all of these cases for both the Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S8 Plus in the video description down below, as well as the wireless charging battery that I showed in the video, and the bamboo phone stand as well. I should have a video coming out with the best accessories for the Galaxy S8 coming out soon, so be sure and subscribe to my channel if you want to see that. Thanks again for watching, and as always, aloha.